What's up, world? Welcome back to another episode of Just Grow It, the podcast. I'm your host, Big City Gardener, and we are continuing our conversation on growing beets. This is still the Beet Grow Guide episode. Now let's talk about when you plant beets. Now, beets are a cool season crop, so that means you will grow your best beets in the fall. If you live somewhere with mild spring temperatures, you can also get away with another beet harvest in the spring. Plant beet seeds in your garden 3 to 5 weeks before your last frost date. And if you're not sure what a frost date is or when your frost dates are, you can head over to the Big City Gardener blog, and I have all of that information for you there. Or you can check out previous podcast episodes where we go in depth and talk about the importance of understanding your frost date. If you want to extend your beet harvest, then what you need to be doing is practicing succession planting. After planting your first set of beets, you need to be sowing another set of beets every 2 to 4 weeks. That way, you'll be able to have a continuous harvest throughout the fall and into the early winter. Now that we know when to plant beets, let's talk about how to plant beets. Beets are one of the few root crops that don't mind being transplanted. So if you're looking to extend your growing season or get a jump start on your growing season, you can always start your beet seedlings inside underneath the grow light. Like I said, beets are one of the few root vegetables that you can do this with, so you should definitely take advantage of that. Now, beets, like other root crops, grow best in full sun, but they can also still thrive in partial sun. The difference is beets grown in full sun will mature faster than beets grown in partial sun. So keep that in mind when you're deciding where to plant your beets. Whether you sow your seeds indoors or outdoors, beet seeds usually emerge in about 5 to 6 days. After you sow your seeds, don't be surprised when you see how many seedlings actually appear. And that's because each beet seed is not just one seed. It's actually a cluster of 4 to 5 seeds. So when you plant that one beet seed, you can easily get 4 to 5 beet seedlings. Let me tell you a little secret that'll not only improve your germination rate, but also improve your beet harvest. Simply soak your beet seeds overnight before sowing them. By soaking your beet seeds overnight, what you're actually doing is helping to break down that hard coating on the seed. And once you break down that hard coating, that will help improve your germination rates. And the faster we can get the beet seeds to germinate, the faster we can separate them, the faster we can thin them, and the faster we can get to fertilizing them. Now, beets grow best in organically rich, loose soil. Just like all other root crops, before sowing seeds or transplanting your seedlings, you want to make sure to remove any rocks, big sticks, or anything that could hinder the root growing process. Sow beet seeds about 1/2 inch deep underneath the soil. A tip or a trick that I have is make a little furrow. If you don't know what that is, make a little planting bed for your beets and simply drop the seed in and lightly cover it with some compost. You want to make sure that you plant your beet seeds deeply enough so that the beet root develops beneath the soil. If you just sprinkle the beet seeds on top of the soil and lightly cover them with compost, you will not get the biggest, best beets possible. As a matter of fact, your beets will probably not form any roots at all. Once the beets germinate and the seedlings emerge, you're going to want to thin your crops. Leave about 3 to 5 inches in between each seedling. It's hard to really tell you exactly how much space to leave between the beets because 1, it depends on the variety of beet that you're planting, and 2, it depends on the size of the beet that you want. Again, if you're trying to grow those monster-sized roots that you see at the grocery store or farmer's market, then you're going to need more than 3 to 5 inch spacing between your beet seeds. And when you thin your beets, don't throw away those seedlings. In case you didn't know, the tops of the beets are also edible. Once your beets germinate, they'll be ready to harvest in 45 to 60 days. And that's another reason why they're one of my favorite root crops to grow in a fall garden. As a matter of fact, in any garden. That's it for this episode of Just Grow It, the podcast. Tune in next time where we will continue talking about growing beets. Hop on your favorite device, whether that's your laptop, your iPad, or your iPhone. Head over to your favorite seed catalog and order a pack of beets. because after this next episode, it's going to be time to go outside, get your hands in the dirt, and just grow it. Before I let you go, I need you to do more than one thing. First, I need you to like, comment, subscribe to the podcast. Second, I need you to tell a friend or two about the show if you enjoyed it. And if you have anybody you think I need to talk to, I should interview, send the name over, put it in the comments, or send me an email, igrow@BigCityGardener. And check me out, man, on Instagram and on all social media platforms, Big City Gardener. We out. Oh, almost forgot. Just grow it.